So we are going to discuss a set. I will just repeat the process once again. I'll show you the set. I will give you some stipulated amount of time in order to solve the set. Please do not give the answers before the test, before the stipulated time. Right? Only once when the time is over, then you are allowed to say anything. Right? Okay. So let me show you the set now. Try this one. A pretty cute set. Just try this. You have exactly 8 minutes for this. Exactly 8 minutes. Right. So right now the time is 9:03. Go. Try it. प्रतीक लिखा मैंने सब कुछ दिख नहीं रहा यहाँ पे बेटा अभी If someone is done, you can send your answers in the private chat. Just 1 more minute, guys. Let's discuss, guys. What are your final answers? Okay. Chalo, before we discuss, just a few things. How many of you are not able to find the starting point? I'll go according to that. How many of you are not able to find the starting point? Okay. 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 These are quite a few. Right. So let us think from the very grassroots level that what is the question asking from us. Let us discuss it from the very grassroots level. Okay. Okay. So when I see what is given to me, actually, it is given that there are five friends, Adam, Sukhbir, Hitesh, Navneet, and Mustaq, and they went to the gym in the morning and they spent these many times in any order, not necessarily in the same order, right? Not more than two people will present inside the gym at any time. So at any time, a maximum of two people will present in the gym, a maximum of two, right? Now they tell me that Adams entered at 6:50 a.m. The person who entered after this, everything is given in the basis of alternatives. So basically, what should be my, we can say, how should I organize the data? I should first of all make a matrix that there are five people in any order, right? There are some names that I have. They have entered at some point, they have exited at some point, and they are spending some time. So this is how I should organize my data, right? This is the first thing that should come to my mind while solving a DI set. How to organize the data in a good way, right? Now I know that I want to make a table. So okay, let's make a table. Okay. Okay. Now this is a kind of a table that I have made that has entry time, exit time, and time spent. These are the three variables I need to play upon. First of all, it says Adam entered at 6:50 a.m. I am assuming all of you have read the conditions. Adam has entered 6:50 a.m. and the last person left is 7:30 a.m. Right. So can I say that it is quite sure, I'm pretty sure that Adam cannot be the first person in the list. Right. If there are five people, where should he be lying? Can I say he should be second, third, fourth, some time of some this type of person? He cannot be the first or second one. Can we say that? Basic level. Right. Okay. So let's mark our Adam over here. I am just I just have to randomly denote a position. I am randomly denoting the position, right? So Adam is here, and what is the time entering? He is entering at 6:50 a.m. He is entering at 6:50 a.m. This is what I know. Okay. The person who entered 64 minutes after Hitesh spent 32 minutes in the gym. Now, this is something that I cannot use in any way right now because nothing according to this is given. Let us think that what information do I have in which I can do something. Adam and Sukhbir, because I know something about Adam and Sukhbir spent 10 minutes together in the gym. So Adam and Sukhbir have a common span of 10 minutes. Have a common span of 10 minutes with them. So what does this tell us? Does it tell us something about Sukhbir's entry exit time? Does it tell us that what according to you should be the exit time of Sukhbir or the entry time of Sukhbir? There can be two cases, right? There can be two cases. One case can be that Sukhbir is coming when he is about to be done with the gym, and Sukhbir is entering the gym. This is first case. Other case is Sukhbir might be exiting the gym and Adam is entering the gym. Which is the favorable case here? Obviously, because even if I take the minimum time, that is 24 minutes, right? It is not possible, right? It is quite tacky. So I should not even think on these lines, right? So what should be my case? My case should be that Sukhbir is exiting at what time? Sukhbir is exiting at 7 a.m. Right? In that case, they will have 10 minutes in common. Is this clear, everyone? Up to this point, is this clear, everyone? How I am writing 7 a.m.? सौम्यता, I said that सुखबीर और एडम को ना 10 मिनट इकट्ठे बिताने हैं. अगर उन्हें 10 मिनट इकट्ठे बिताने हैं ना, ठीक है, सुखबीर एंड स्पेंड 10 मिनट्स लिखे ना. अगर उन्हें 10 मिनट इकट्ठे बिताने हैं तो अगर मैं एडम को यहाँ पे रखता हूँ और सुखबीर को इसके बाद में लेके आता हूँ, लेट अस से, तो मिनिमम टाइम भी कितना है? 24 मिनट्स. लेट्स से सुखबीर ने सॉरी एडम ने 24 मिनट्स एक्सप्लेन किए. लेट अस से दैट एडम इज टेकिंग 24 मिनट्स इन द जिम, which means what time is Adam exiting? 7:14. Okay. So okay, before that, what is the information? What is the other information given about Sukhbir? Okay, let's see. Let's see. What is the other information given about Sukhbir? The other information given about Sukhbir is okay. Let's take one more category to bring it more clear. Sukhbir entered the gym after Mushtaq did. So after Sukhbir, there is one more person. Before Sukhbir, there is one more person. Right? So before Sukhbir, there is one more person. Can you accommodate two people after Adam? Because I know that Sukhbir is entering after Mushtaq. Can you accommodate two people after Adam? You definitely cannot. Right? Which means Sukhbir cannot come after Adam. Sukhbir must have come before Adam. Is this clear now? Is this clear that Sukhbir must have come before Adam? Right? Since they have 10 minutes in common, which means that Sukhbir must have exited at 7 a.m. Which means that Sukhbir must have exited at 7 a.m. in order to give them 10 minutes common. Right? Okay. Now let's understand another point. Right? This is Sukhbir. Sukhbir. Sukhbir entered 13 minutes. Keshav, I am never saying that Adam is the third one. I have left two spaces. Adam can be anywhere. I have just marked this. I definitely iterate this. Don't worry about that part. I have not fixed any position. Right? Okay. Now I know that Sukhbir entered 13 minutes after Mushtaq did. Okay. So whatever a time that Mushtaq entered, let us say hypothetically that Mushtaq entered at 6 a.m. Let us say, which means Sukhbir entered at 6:13 a.m. Okay, basically, right? I'm taking it hypothetically that if Mushtaq entered at 6 a.m., Sukhbir entered at 6:13 a.m. Now it is given to me that and left 30 minutes after Mushtaq left. So let us say he left at 6:15. If he left at 6:15, then can I say he left after 30 minutes, which means he left after at 6:45, right? So if his time spent is 15 minutes, his time spent would be 32 minutes, which means there is a gap of 17 minutes between the time spent by them. This is fixed. I do not know about the time. Since everything is relative, there must be a gap of 17 minutes between the time of Mushtaq and Sukhbir. Right. I will repeat it once again. Hypothetically, let us say, let's leave 6 a.m. Let us say Sukhbir is entering at 4 a.m. Let's say Mushtaq is entering at 4 a.m. Now 4 a.m. is nowhere in the scene. Let us say Mushtaq is entering at 4 a.m. I know that Sukhbir entered 13 minutes after Mushtaq. So Sukhbir must have entered at what time? 4:13 a.m. Right? Now, further it is given to me that he left 30 minutes after Mushtaq left. He left. So he's coming after 13 minutes. He's leaving after 30 minutes. So can I say the gap between them must be 17 minutes? Can I say this? One person is coming after 13 minutes. आप किसी से 13 मिनट बाद आए हो. You have come 13 minutes after someone and you are leaving 30 minutes after that person, which means there must be a gap of 17 minutes, right? And you can also prove it by taking any of the hypothetical time scenarios. Let us say Mushtaq left at 5 a.m. Let us say Mushtaq left at 5 a.m, which means this person left after 30 minutes. So this person must have left at 5:30 a.m. In this case, the time spent by him is 60 minutes. The time spent by him is 77 minutes. Again, the gap between them is 17 minutes. Is this clear now? That time spent, the difference of time spent between Mushtaq and this is 17 minutes. Is this clear, everyone? Anyone, any doubt here? Okay, this is clear, right? Okay. Now tell me from the times given, which can be the time taken by them? I have to find a gap of 17 minutes between them. So what can be the time? Can it be 24 and 41? No. Right? Can it be 25 and 43? No. The only possibility is this is 28 and this is 45. This is the only possibility, that this is 28 and this is 45. Which means Sukhbir must have entered at what time? So Sukhbir must have entered at what time? 6:15. Perfect. Right? Because he spent 45 minutes. And he has entered how many minutes after Mushtaq? 13 minutes after Mushtaq. So Mushtaq must have entered at what time? 6:02. And the difference between their exiting is 30 minutes. So this he must have left at this time. Is this clear? Up to this point, is everything clear? Okay. Now the only point that I haven't used, the person who entered. Okay, so I know that this is 28 and I know this is 45, right? Okay. Now I know the person who has entered 64 minutes after Hitesh. So there is someone who is entering after Hitesh. So can I say Hitesh can definitely not be the last one? Hitesh can definitely not be the last one. And since they are tightly packed, which means Hitesh cannot come between them, right? So where must be Hitesh? Hitesh must be here, right? Hitesh must be here. And who is the last person then? The last person is Navneet, right? The last person is Navneet, and he is exiting at what time? He is exiting at 7:30 p.m. Right? He is exiting at 7:30 p.m. Now let us think. What else do we know? I know that the person who entered 64 minutes after Hitesh spent 32 minutes in the gym. So who must be that person? Either this or this, right? This or this. Harshita, because we have to put a time gap of 64 minutes after Hitesh, no? If I write Hitesh somewhere over here, 64 minutes के बाद 32 minutes हो ही नहीं सकते. I need a total time span of 96 minutes. See, Hitesh के 64 minute बाद जो आएगा वो 32 minutes spend करेगा. So the total time span is 96 minutes. So this 96 cannot be accommodated here, right? Now, now there is someone who is spending 32 minutes. He is either this person or this person. Let us say I am taking Navneet to be that person. If I am taking Navneet to be that person, which means Navneet entered at 6:58. Now, is this possible? No. Why? Because in that case, there are three people in the gym at one time. In that case, there are three people in the gym at that point. Is this clear? That this cannot be the person which spends 32 minutes, right? So, which is that person? With that person must be this one who spends 32 minutes. Since he is spending 32 minutes, which means this is 7:22, right? Now Hitesh has entered how many minutes before? 64 minutes before, which means he must have entered at 5:46. He must have entered at 5:46, right? Which means the only time left is 24:25. Now they can be anything because I do not have any concrete information. 24:25 will not make any difference of two people or three people. So that cannot be fixed, right? Is this clear, guys? 5:46 कैसे आया? Because it is given to me that the person who spent 32 minutes, Hitesh came 64 minutes before that. ये दिखा हुआ है ना, the person who entered 64 minutes after Hitesh spent 32 minutes. So the gap must be of 64 minutes here. Is this clear? Now everything can be answered, right? Since morning, how many people left before Sukhbir did? 16 मिनट्स का गैप हुआ. कहाँ 16 मिनट्स का गैप हुआ? 5:46 to 6:02. The person who came 64 minutes after Hitesh, no? Person who came 64 minutes after Hitesh, not the immediately next person. And I have to wrap everyone up till 7:30 p.m. So what is the answer of first question? Two people. Okay. Adam spent how many times in the gym? Adam spent 32 minutes. What is the difference between entering time of Hitesh and Mushtaq? That is 16 minutes. How many minutes Navneet was alone in the gym? Navneet alone. So seven, I think it is 0 minutes. It is 0 minutes, right? Alone. Oh, sorry, not alone. 8 minutes. 8 minutes. 7:22, 7:22, 7:30. 8 minutes. He was alone for 8 minutes, right? We are not talked about entry point. We are talked about the alone time that can be at any time. Is this clear, everyone? Nihar. Nihar, you are saying Hitesh, 64 minutes. No one. Navneet, 32 minutes. This time spent is more than 96 minutes, bro. So if you are spending more than 96 minutes, how are you supposing this person to be ending at 7:30? Because these three timings are fixed. No, these three entry points are fixed. You cannot accommodate anything in between. Isn't the point of Hitesh ambiguous as we do not know it, as we did not get it from the sentence that we have to take Hitesh entry or exit time? No, no, they are writing no the person who entered after Hitesh, right? So enter mean in relative they are taking. I understand that you might be saying that Hitesh and exit and then 64 minutes. I think you might be understanding this, but when they say entered in the terms of enter, they are telling us in the relative terms. Okay, okay. Is it clear, everyone? Right. The only breaking point here was that 17 minutes logic, right? Most of us are not able to capture that small information, right? I hope you have understood, right? So for everyone else,